Yeah, bro, got the gurney out for the first time and since I've lived here, really. And fuck, it's satisfying, man.
What'd you do?
Just did it out the back.
You
Still
didn't
got to
do
do
the
it on the
driveway?
side. Nah, I mean,
You know what again?
probably should.
Dude,
Once you start, you don't want to stop, hey?
that's the go-to though, the driveway, because you notice the colour difference.
Yeah.
Like more than, or for me anyway, it's like you get that fucking dark creep straight into that.
Well,
What, you got cobblestone driveway out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's cobble. But out the back, we spend a lot of time, obviously, in our living room.
Yeah.
And you notice it straight away. And obviously, as soon as I did it, fucking admiring the whole thing. Yeah. Obviously, just need to get the whip snipper out the back, and I'll be a bit of a proud backyard dad.
Yeah.
But yeah, never realised how satisfying it could be. And I guess if you got the right tools and it's easy, it is quite satisfying and enjoyable to do.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the right equipment to mow the lawns and trim the hedges and do all that shit, that's when I call you.
Yeah. Bro, even though I do it for a job, I still fucking
Get
enjoy making shit look nice.
Yeah. I mean, I only get it roughly from cleaning the house. So I'm like, usually by the time I clean the house the way the missus wants it, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm done, kick my feet up. So
Yeah.
if anything needs done, it's that. And but yeah, I had a little bit of time. I was like, new year, new me. Fucking get out the gurney and had a blast, literally.
It does get addicting though, the old gurney clean butt.
Yeah, and you spray a little bit, and then a bit more of like whatever's on the ground comes up onto the part you just sprayed.
Yeah.
So you start spraying that, overthinking a little bit. So it does take a little bit to get used to, but by the end of it, the finished product.
Have you gurneyed much before?
Couldn't you tell?
Do you get like I know there's like I already know I'm fucking definitely one. But like you ever met like a gurney Nazi?
Nah.
Like they fuck it's like, nah, why the fuck you doing it that way? Like your dad or something yelling at you, or you like my granddad fucking hated it. Like he'd make me get up on the roof and garage roof.
Really? Gurney the roof?
Yeah, because all the shit off the gum trees makes the roof go black.
Of course. You got to clear the gutters.
Yeah, gutters would be full of shit. So you go fuck it. He's like, why are you going that way? The drain's this way, right? And you're like, oh shit.
You got a hose and a power cord connected to it up on the roof.
Yeah,
Or
no,
would
we
it
had a
just be
petrol.
like
We had a petrol one.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, you just drag the cunt up on the roof and do it from the roof, bro. But yeah, I'm a gurney Nazi, bro. Even like washing the car, like taking it to the car wash.
Yeah.
Fucking doing shit. Like so like do it fucking like so why are you washing it from the bottom up?
Yeah.
Wash it from the bottom down.
Mate,
so all the
it
shit
all rinses it down.
Yeah, like
right? That is one thing my dad always drilled into me. Because clean the car, son. Start spraying. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm cleaning the wheels. No.
Yeah, or why are you using the fucking scrubbing brush on the paint? It's fucking sandpaper, mate. You're like,
Or using the same scourer for the wheels as like the top of the car. Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah.
You get a hiding for that.
Oh, or your dad ever teach you how to tie knots? Like taking shit to the tip, tying shit down.
Yeah, but was I listening?
Oh, mate, I actually think we did get a fucking hiding once for not tying a. His dad's a truck driver, obviously, like, doing the old truckies knot. He's like, yeah, do this, loop it over here, look, and then you just pull it down, it tightens itself. You're like, oh yeah, sick. Fucking go to do it. You swear to God you're doing it the same way, and then like, wow, what the fuck, fucking blowing up, and then just like get out of the fucking road and like does it himself. It's like, why don't you just you already done it? Like, why don't you just do it, bro? Like,
well, I was so obviously renowned on the podcast for not really having a clue what the fuck I'm doing, right? And obviously, most of our listeners know that trying for a kid. There's a lot of shit that I need to get up to scratch with before this kid comes along because I was thinking, bro, my dad always had an answer.
Content, bro.
I think so. Brad's gonna have to teach me
Like,
dad roles and just growing up.
Not even just like
I can't even change a tire, bro.
We can both teach you shit.
Yeah.
Just like shit that you should be like the shit that is like a rite of passage to your child.
Yeah.
Like changing a tire, tying a knot, fucking
driving a manual, back in a trailer.
Yes.
You know? Because I don't want to be trying this shit in front of my kid and then being like, nah, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah, well, then your dad...
Bro, you can't even do it.
Then your son, like, flogs you for doing it wrong and then does it for you.
Yeah.
And you're in your room crying. Charlotte's just like, he beat you up again, didn't he? Oh, fucking prick. Sick of it. Just because he can reverse a trailer.
I had my brother's 30th over the holidays and we were talking about some of the incidents that happened when we were younger and he still doesn't even know why he did it either, but there was one moment where Dad was bending over getting something out from underneath the couch.
Yeah.
brother Jordan thought that was the prime opportunity to go toe hack his asshole, and got everything in between as well. Cleaned up his nut, bro. My dad was winded for like 5 minutes, and once he sort of like came to it, I've never seen my dad want to hurt someone so bad.
Did he surely got a flogging?
My mum had to pull my dad back from him
nice.
flogging my brother because my brother was hiding underneath the bunk beds.
That's
Like-
they're the floggings like when it's not you that you want to see.
Yeah.
Like just get him, Dad.
Well, could you
Get him.
imagine like being our age now, bending over and just like trying to grab something underneath the couch or whatever, and kid comes up behind you, big whoonk, straight in the gooch.
I would fight through the winding just to level them. I think, like like that. You remember at school when everyone would get you with the sack weight, and the instant rage would just be like,
Yeah.
and you don't know if it's more from the pain or the embarrassment.
It's like endorphins.
Yeah, it's
Ready
just
to
fucking
go.
straight adrenaline, bro. You're just like fucking cunt. Like,
Yeah. Nah, there was plenty of hidings when we were younger, but I think if he had got to him, my brother wouldn't be walking today.
man.
But anyway, we'll get on to our intro. So, g'day, mates. Welcome back to the second episode of 2025. We're obviously without the big man, Big Brad.
Yep.
We sort of played you on the last episode, so we won't have it on too much. But unfortunately, he's out today with us due to a sty.
His eye is a pigsty.
Do you think Brimo would play a game with a sty?
I tell you what, he's not missing a game for having one.
We wanted him to wear an eye patch.
Hey, do you remember what was the game a couple of years ago and everyone made memes of it, of Nathan Cleary? Remember he had the infection on his fucking forehead and it made all his forehead and his eye and his nose all big?
Did he play?
Yeah. Dude, there was all these. He had the fucking bandage thing on it still. He had like a fucking staph infection in his
Guess what?
forehead.
The bro's on live television.
Yeah. And he still showed up.
Yeah.
And we won.
There we go.
Showed up, showed out.
I think if Brad was here tonight, we would have won. We would have showed out. But yeah, we're going to move on into our intro, which is shout out to Brouhaha Brewery, which fuels the pod. They are the beers and the lagers that we are on every week. Today we're on the mids, which is probably setting the tone quite well because if we're on the fullies...
To be honest, I feel like it's doing us a favour.
Yeah. Well, do you want to give your experience of the last time you drank fullies on the pod?
Oh, mate.
2 pods in a row?
It's a good thing I've got someone to drive me home. It's fuck, mate.
Your Uber driver, you fucking love a poo.
Yeah, he comes, picks the ute up, drives me home. It's fucking,
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I told this off air last episodes that we sort of ran, but
It's smack, yay.
two podcasts ago, bro, we had the fullies.
Yeah.
Got to the morning and I was just like, I really need something. You know, I get up for work at 4 a.m. in the morning, so I'm like, I'm still so groggy. Like, I'll make a coffee. Usually a coffee straightens me out. Had my coffee, run a little bit late because I was just, fucking in my own land, and ended up having sculling like a quarter of a coffee type thing, bro. And I'm just sitting there and it was hot too. And nothing worse than being hungover and sculling a hot coffee. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, this doesn't feel good. It's going to come up. Nah, it's not. You're just overthinking it. It's all in your head, bro. 5 minutes later, I probably have about another half of the coffee and I'm just standing there and I go, and it just all out everywhere. And I haven't spewed on myself since I've grown a bit of a beard. I don't know if you can call that a beard, but
That's a beard, bro.
Right.
I'll give you the beard pass.
2025, new me, new beard. and anyway, I spew, bro, and I ended up with it all through my beard.
So it would have just been coffee and old beers from the night before.
Bro, it wasn't good. And by this stage, like I said, I was already running late. So I didn't have time for a shower or a face wash or not much like that. So, up there scrubbing your teeth and everything like that. But luckily, my clients didn't say anything. But if anybody had me on that day, I'm sorry in post-advance.
What?
Post-advance? I'm sorry in, what is it? Delayed apology.
Delayed
apology.
There you go.
But
yeah, I don't know. The heavies are they smack, bro.
if you're up for a big night, highly recommend the heavies. If you don't want to come home for the night,
I actually had a mate come up from Sydney Christmas Day, and I got to my place probably 8 o'clock, I think. And we had the brouhahas there, and I was like, I'll give these a try, bro. The beers from the potty and that. Bro, absolutely loves them. Fucking absolutely froths them, bro. And he was pumping beer because he's been driving all fucking day and that. Anyway, drank all them, and I was like, fuck, I got nothing else, bro. Like, I've only got spirits in the cupboard. So we started drinking this Japanese whiskey.
Oof.
And, bro, like, then we ran out of Coke. So, like, we had, like, a little, like, it was like a fucking 350ml bottle of Coke. So we split that. And then my mate was pouring these drinks so strong. And I was just like, holy fuck. I was like, dude, I've been drinking all day. Like, I'm already fucked. Like, I was like, you can have that. And he goes, oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Well, you got anything else, bro? I'm like, no, cunt. I said, you can have it fucking water, bro. Like,
what do they feed you in Sydney?
And then anyway, fucking, I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'm going to bed. It was like 2:30 or something in the morning. I'm like, nah, fuck this. I'm going to bed. I'm fucking hammered. And we'd gone through all the creatine as well. So that was where it started.
That's bedtime.
That's where it started dipping. Anyway, my mate's got a sleep apnea machine. And I was just like, fuck, I didn't know you fucking snored that bad. Like, I knew you had a bit of a snore in that.
It's your mate, Brad?
No, fuck no. He's not going to go to get a sleep apnea machine.
I thought he does.
No, he needs one.
Okay.
He fucking needs one. But yeah, anyway, my other mate who was staying over, he's just like, oh, yeah, just woke up to check on Fletch, and the cunt's like sleeping next to your toilet. I'm just like, oh, fuck. So he's like, can you get me a bucket, bro? Like, I feel like I'm going to be sick. And I'm like, yeah, got him a bucket and that. And then, yeah, he ended up sleeping by the toilet.
Oh.
Absolutely wrecked.
I mean... That was, what was that, New Year's?
No, that was fucking Christmas night.
Jesus.
Into Boxing Day morning.
Yeah, solid. I mean, you're going to be dusty come that Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, bro, how was your Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas was good.
You had it down at your mum's?
Nah, mum. I did Boxing Day at mum's because she went down to Sydney to go see me nan. But I couldn't get down there for it, so for Christmas Day. But yeah, it was pretty good. Fucking swimming, drinking, fucking shitload of seafood.
Solid.
Thought I'd try and be like, you ever do like the old laps of the pool? See how many times you can go back and forth with holding your breath?
Holding your breath, yeah.
So anyway, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do this. I'll be Terry Tough cunt, get heaps out. Because despite vaping as much as I have and smoking.
Lungs of steel.
Yeah. I'll like just out of spite, bro, I'll just like do it till the cunts burn sort of thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was like, I'll just do it with my hair down. It'll be sweet. Bro, I did the first fucking turn, and my hair, as I did the turn, it just fucking swung all over my face. So I swooshed it out of the way while I'm swimming underwater, and I'm like going across the pool like this. I'm like, fuck. So I straightened back up. So I've already swum extras doing this fucking zigzag around the pool.
Of course.
Get to the other end to go do my third one back up. Same thing happens again, but I dip to the right, and I'm on the right edge. I fucking headbutt the pool, bro, and fucking knocked a big fucking piece off my shoulder there.
Solid.
And I'm just like, and then like everyone obviously seen it. And I like pop up and I'm like, oh, fuck. And everyone's like, I was like, holy shit.
Like you didn't do a Brad and come up with no teeth.
Oh, dude, I thought I actually like rung my bell a little bit because my ears started fucking ringing and
Take
shit.
that much skin off, you'd be close to it.
Oh, dude, it would not fucking,
Solid.
would not stop bleeding, eh?
It almost looks like Coley's shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Virat Coley.
Yeah, just going too hard on the fucking young fellas, mate.
Yeah, no, like.
But, yeah, scalped it good though.
So what was your record?
Oh, I only did 2 because I fucking 2.5 because I fucking hit the wall halfway out the side of the pool.
And you just scarred after that, like
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying anyway.
I got out and then I was like, fuck, I think it's bleeding a little bit, but
How far was the pool? The length? 25?
Nah, it's not 25. It's probably 6 or 7 meters, maybe.
Mum's partner, he was quick to bring that up. I mean, no one even asked for it, but oh yeah. Have you ever tried to hold your breath and go do laps or whatever? Yeah, I can get 6. After a few VBs, I can get 7. And after 8, I don't come back up. Good one. But yeah, I didn't even try and do that. I mean, I'm far beyond that, and I would have thought Mum's partner is also a bit more mature than that as well. But it's good fun and good bit of banter around Christmas time.
It just turns into like if you're doing it with like other blokes there too, it's like testosterone.
It's a cock
build.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a flop off.
Yeah, I really should have shown him that I could do 7 or 8 just to be like, yeah. See that, Mum?
Well, after I got out, after fucking doodsing myself, bro, I just like fucking, I was like got out, sipped on a cocktail. I'm just like, oh, and like my lungs are like, I was like, oh. Fuck yeah, cunts are still fucking red hot from the fucking breath holding.
I mean, that'll do it to you. And the shoulder, like, I guess the anxiety or like the stress that you had down there knocking into shit and going the opposite ways, that's got to take a toll.
Wasn't even fucking, it was just fucking getting laughed at coming out of the water because I could already hear him before I came up because I knew how hard I hit the cunt and it would have looked hilarious.
Did you tell everyone, watch this?
No, yeah, I did. They were all watching, the whole fucking lot of them.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Christmas gifts, mate. I mean, they're a big part of the Christmas tradition. I don't blame you if you've taken that out of your family or your traditions, but did you get anything exciting?
Got everything I asked for. Jocks,
Nice.
socks
Yep.
and scratchies.
Oosh.
Got all three. Got the trifecta. Because I've been fucking telling them for years. I'm like, stop fucking buying me shit. Because I fucking hate opening presents in front of people because it just fucking makes me feel awkward. So I just fucking get my three and that's all I want. Or fucking cards from Nan. That's the only stuff I like getting.
Does she usually slip a hundy in there or something?
Nah, she makes the cards, so like makes them herself and
bless.
that. So she's been doing that for a while. So yeah, I've got a heap of cards from her that I've collected over the years. But yeah, that's just shit I need because all my jocks, bro, they were fucking hanging on for dear life. I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm so due, and I'm wearing a pair of them now. Got some of the
let me guess. Alphas,
tradies.
tradies.
But having jocks with nice elastic on them, all my fucking other ones are all just flogged, bro.
Yeah, I think that like undies are an underrated
Gift.
yeah, and like especially if you get really good quality ones, like you can't undermine that.
I don't buy jocks like or socks like at all. I wait for Christmas.
Yeah.
So if I don't get them, that just puts me back another 12 months until I get more jocks or socks.
I see mine don't usually last the whole year if I buy some cheap shit, but generally speaking as well, like for example, my mum's got us bed sheets the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But they are fucking premium bed sheets.
Nice.
And
Like,
there's stuff that you wouldn't usually buy for yourself.
we're talking like 3,000.
3,000 threads, yeah, bro.
Egyptian cotton shit.
Yep. Like over the last couple of years, we got almost every color, and you know
You had silk sheets.
we have when I was growing up, but we haven't since been with Charlotte. She doesn't necessarily like them.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's such a shame. You know, like the difference you got, like, say you got your winter sheets, like your flannel sheets.
Yep.
Those are all thick bastards that
Big
get
warm
super
ones.
warm. Then you got your cotton, and then you got your silk or your satin.
See, most of the year round, I'm a cotton guy.
Yeah.
It's just too hot to have anything else on, even in
I mean,
winter.
Gold Coast doesn't even get that cold enough
Nah.
to have unless you're up at fucking Springbrook or in Narang where it gets real cold. But
And if it gets that cold, I'll just close the windows and the doors, you know?
yeah.
But, I mean,
But I froth a fucking. I used to love having satin sheets. I had these blue ones, bro. You get into bed, fucking fresh fucking pair of boxes, bro, and you just like the satin boxes too. So you just like sliding everywhere. Fuck.
well, you're a hairy guy, but have you ever shaved your legs and gotten into the silk sheets?
No, well, actually,
That's a different feeling.
This
That's a
fucking
stimulus.
this took ages. So when I had my satin sheets, I was still a hairless young pup.
Okay, that's probably why
Yeah.
it felt so smooth, just grinding up
Oh,
and down.
but then you lift the sheet up and like in the dark, and you start sliding around, bro, and then you see all the fucking statics popping everywhere. And you're like, oh shit, whoa, fuck, better slow down,
Bro,
Fucking-
Bulldog Doozy, he lays on our bed, right, and all the lights will be off because it's nighttime and we're sleeping, and he's so hot, bro, on the bed. So I push him off, but as I push him off, he's got static electricity on him, and you just see a little zap from his balls.
Yeah,
They're like fire up. I'm like, oh shit.
fuck, wouldn't be a little zap with that big
Nah,
sack,
it's
bro.
just, yeah, it's big. It's like almost like a fire starter.
Like the lightning strikes on the Q1.
Alrighty, bro. Yeah, my Christmas in general, it was great. It did all the rounds. We got 3 families to sort of do. My dad's was a little bit later, and that was sort of twined into my birthday as well, which is this week. So it was nice to get everyone out the way. Classic yarn was my little brother, right? So every year we promise each other not to do presents.
Yep.
You know, no, you don't need to worry about me. I won't worry about you. So we do that every year. But this year, I was like, fuck, I've got everybody a present except my brothers, and I feel bad coming to Christmas Day without giving them something. So
Looking like a tight cunt.
exactly. So I grabbed a case of VBs because that's what they drink, and said, "Here you go, boys. You can share these." And they were stoked with it. And I don't know if that was the little brother's cue, but as soon as we started giving out the presents, he goes, no, I've got presents for you guys. I'm like, oh, okay, bro. He comes in and he starts giving my mum like a bum bag. That's probably, it looks like it's 10 years plus old. He's probably painted in it. It's got dirt on it, everything like that. Mum's like, no. Like, I've got plenty of handbags and everything. Like, she never wears a fucking bum bag. And no, Mum, you have to have it. I want you to have it. Oh, okay, all right, sweet. And she's looking at me, and then I get gifted a, shout out to the bro, gave me a Versace perfume, cologne.
Nice.
Thing was half full. But yeah,
stole the tester from Chemist Warehouse.
he goes, that's from Singapore, and that was down the free aisle, so I could only put two and two together with that. Charlotte got like a fedora hat, which is like fluffy, so she looks like a pimp hat.
Nice.
Again, everybody's just sort of looking at each other like, is this kind of serious? Like, are we? And then I look, Mum's like, no, he's serious. Oh, sweet. Oh, thanks, bro. Like, really appreciate it. I get gifted like a Brooklyn Nets hat or something. Again, not brand new, like no tags. It's got shit all over it, and but yeah, so it was a funny Christmas in that sense. But big shout out to the bro, because it's the thought that counts. Mum always taught us that, and whether or not that was a last minute thought or a bit of a, I just hope that I wasn't taking his actual belongings that
he's worked hard for,
exactly, which or taken hard, like
Did you
strategize?
Did you end up watching Christmas Vacation?
I didn't, bro. I had it up so many times I was going to hit play. Unfortunately, I just couldn't pull the trigger.
Dude, the old fucking
for next year.
The old, like, his auntie in that, she's like an old woman, brings all these Christmas gifts, and they're like, Mum, this gift is leaking. And they're like, and he's like, it tastes like lime. And they go and open it, and it's the fucking Jello mold, but it's like jelly, like in the mold, and she's just wrapped it up as a present. And they're like, and then he grabs the other one. And he's like, this one's meowing. And she's like, oh my God, she's wrapped one of her cats as a present. And she's like, just put all this random shit from her house into boxes, bro. That's your brother.
Have you seen the prank that people are doing on their grandparents this year? And they're going through their house and just wrapping up stuff that they've already got?
Oh, nah.
So you go to your grandparents for Christmas and they're going through and like taking ornaments and all these things. And
giving it back to them?
Well, it's like Secret Santa. So it's not for them, it's for everybody else. And people are opening them. They're like, oh, look at this. And they're like, no way. I've got the same thing. Like, I've got the same thing. And then 3 or 4 more will happen. They're like, wait, show me the thing. Mine's got prints in it like that as well. Like everything, bro. It's so good.
Old cunts would just trip out over that.
I mean, if you're going to get someone, it's a boomer.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Alrighty. Enough about Christmas, mate. New Year's, how was that for you? Did you get up to much? Stay out of trouble?
Nah, I stayed at it.
Get into it?
Yeah, I got stuck in, but just at home. Mate and his missus come round.
Well, I saw your post on Facebook and it was celebrating New Year's Eve at 30 years old plus or something. And
oh, yeah, Lieutenant Dan. That's Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Christmas Vacation? No.
Nah, Forrest Gump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know where he's like, Happy New Year, Lieutenant Dan. And he's just sitting there at the bar in his wheelchair like, fuck, I got no legs, bro. My hair's long, my beard's long, like, fucking.
Yeah, Happy New Year, cunts.
Yeah.
What did you do, mate? How'd you send in the 2025?
Fuck, just stuck around home. Can see the fireworks from the back porch, so that wasn't too bad.
Did you see the night through? You stayed up till midnight?
Yeah, stayed up.
You're a midnight guy.
But then, apparently I had to go to bed at 12:30, and I was like, this is shit. So I drank in bed.
Bridget put you to bed
till I passed out. Yeah.
Yeah, solid, mate. I didn't even see the night through. I haven't for the last few years, and I like to wake up fresh on New Year's Day because it sort of is after that Christmas period. Still had a couple of wines or whatnot, but we just went out for dinner and heard the fireworks from Kira. Our theory was, we'll book dinner somewhere on the beach, get to have dinner and see the fireworks pop off in the background. We get to the venue, and obviously the venue itself was amazing. We got there. They go, oh, just check if your table's ready. Just give us 10 minutes. Sweet. And then 10 minutes later, oh, yeah, your table's ready. We get to the front of the line. She goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I've just got to double check on your table. I thought it was ready, but it's not. So she goes around like right to the window seat, bro. And she looks at it and then just comes straight back to us. She goes, oh, yeah, your table's over here. Puts us in the back corner.
Oh.
And I was like, fuck. Oh, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. So we just enjoyed our dinner there, but there was a couple in front of us, bro. And like, they weren't in front of us. We were in front of them in the line. And they were an older couple. And I thought, how fucking arrogant. And they didn't even say, oh, you guys waiting in line, or they didn't give us any prompts like that. They just walked straight up in front of us. And then sure enough, they had to wait for their table as well. So anyway, once we got this table, we're sitting down for 10 minutes and I go, oh, babe, look who's still outside. And then surely enough, the waiter grabs them, walks into the fucking window seat.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, no. So they got our seats, which I presume were ours anyway. And they got to see it all. But
wasn't that restaurant you got roofied at, was it?
Nah, that was in Burleigh.
Oh.
That was without Charlotte.
I was going to say, he's like, fuck, that cunt's back. Put him in the corner. Don't want him to see me while I'm trying to serve drinks up here.
Yeah, no, you just find him behind the back bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, my New Year's was good as well, man, and woke up relatively fresh as well, and just got on with it. But enough about the New Year's, the Christmas break, mate. We're going to move on to a bit of dribbles and yarns. Now, one of the yarn starters that I wanted to start with was, taking a shower with your missus.
Pain in the ass.
Right. So how often does it happen in your household?
Fuck all.
You do it or don't?
Nah.
Why don't you do it?
Pain in the ass.
Why is it a pain in the ass?
Because normally when we do it, it's like fucking both have to wash our hair, both get in each other's road.
I never took the hair thing into perspective.
It's just like we got fucking like our shower's like long, so there's fucking plenty of room. But it's like fucking you like want to stand under the water while you're having a shower.
Oh yeah.
But she don't like giving it up. So
right, so there's multiple things going on, right? You get in that shower, it's boiling fucking hot.
I like hot shower too. I don't use cold.
Well, you got long hair, so we'll nudge that. But boiling hot showers, renowned females will have way hotter showers.
You're not hot. You're
not a hot shower. I'll go neutral or cold even if I'm hot.
Yeah. If I'm hot,
I'm going neutral.
I wash with hot.
Yeah.
And then before I get out, I fucking
I do
myself down.
I need to wash with hot water, obviously, because it's sort of
feels cleaner, eh?
Yeah, for sure. But again, still not as hot as what the missus has it.
Nah.
Not only that, the shower head's only big enough for really one person. It's not one of those spinny ones where you can, spray it all out, which even in saying that, you're still not getting 100% of your body. Another big one is I get horny as fuck.
Yep.
Being in the shower with my missus, so I want to have a play, but a lot of the time she doesn't want to.
I thought you was trying to have a baby come.
Poor girl, she's stressed. That's what she puts it down to. That's what I get told. It's stressful, a stressful work life. But there's always and then even if she's having a shower, I feel guilty not having a shower with her and waiting.
Nah, fuck that.
She you're not getting in. No, I'm just gonna wait till you're finished till I come in. Well, you just get in now.
Yeah, no, we fucking especially Sunday nights is like the big scrub up night. You wash your hair, get it all fresh for the week, all that shit. Bro, you should be in the shower for over an hour, or using the bathroom. I'll just sit there. I'll just
be no hot water for you.
Oh no, we got a massive hot water heater. It's fucking enormous. But our old place, bro, it was like a fucking beer can, and she'd have a shower for 15 minutes, and she's like, "Oh, sorry." I'm like, "For what?" I was like, "Oh, you motherfucker, get in cold showers." It was Pittsville, but
our hot water shut off a couple of months ago, and you underappreciate hot water when you don't have it.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's I don't know. It looks great in movies, I suppose, sharing with your partner or whatever. But realistically, it's a fucking pain in the ass.
Everything looks good in movies as well. I don't know about your sex life, but that you watch 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
And you're like,
or
damn.
Any sex scene, they're lifting them up on the wall.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Bro, anybody normally, even if your missus isn't heavy, you're fucking arms are shaking. You're you're right? You're yeah, I'm sweet. You're fucking shaking, bro. You're
veins out the neck.
Yeah, you're
yeah. And if you can get it up, it's only for 30 odd seconds that you can actually do it before you go, fuck, all right, we need to change this up.
Yeah, we need to get fucking horizontal real quick.
Are you a silence guy, or are you put something on in the background, movie or music, or
for sex?
Yeah, or you just go straight to the clapping?
It depends.
You set the mood first?
Nah, not really.
You just go.
I'm just
roll over and go.
It's okay, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, see, I feel like I've got to work my way in there a little bit and sedate her.
Nah, sedate her. Jesus, cunt. What the fuck?
Yeah, have this drink. Yeah, have some water. Do you want some water?
Yeah.
No, I have it anyway.
Old Benny over here doing the hot Cosby's. Fucking dead.
Just looking at my watch. Should be passed out in the next 5.
Yeah, got it down to a science. Hang on.
Fuck, maybe that's why she's not falling pregnant.
Yeah, because the fucking body's just doped up to the gills, gun.
Love you, babe.
Can I grab a beer, please, Ben?
Yeah, mate. And while I'm grabbing that, we're going to move on to Squid Games. So you surprised me. I thought you'd be all over Squid Games.
Nah. I love the concept. Love the game. I watched the the live Squid Games they did, like the contest one they
challenge,
did. Yeah,
yeah.
that was great.
So essentially the same games, but on a TV show.
Yeah,
More
but
drama.
I ain't for fucking. I was just saying, like, this was one of my little things I wanted to chat about was people who watch fucking subtitles on shows when they're not fucking hard of hearing.
I'm a big subby guy.
Yeah, I bet you are. Nah, I mean, like, it just fucking irks me, bro. It's like it's just it's filling the screen for no reason.
Even if it's at the bottom.
Yeah, it's like it's just always there, and it's like it's distracting me from what I'm watching.
Yeah, you're easily distracted though. I
mean,
mean,
but I mean, like, why? What are you watching? The show or the subtitles?
You watch the show, but if you miss any, because I mean, Mrs. tells me heaps of stuff, but I'm only listening to 50% of it. I mean, even on this podcast, I'm pretty sure that you guys have put two and two together. There's a lot of the times I check out, but if I had subtitles to retract back on, I'm going, oh, that's right. So there's a lot of things that happen in the movies that I watch that you don't even. I could watch the movie 5 times without subtitles, and I'll miss all these things. But as soon as I have it with subtitles, it's like a different movie. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not reading the script the entire way, but anything that I'm like, what the fuck did he say? I'll go back down to the bottom and confirm.
Verify. Yeah.
Or like a lot of the time they'll whisper shit or like mumble stuff where watching it live, you won't, there's no physical way that you can hear them.
Yeah.
But with the subbies, it puts it in little quotations and stuff like that.
Yeah, fuck, I'd rather just like I don't know.
Immerse yourself into it.
I'd rather just watch it. It just fucking does my head in, especially when the credits are on, and then they'll fucking chop and change. I'll go top to bottom to stay out of the way of the credit.
Yeah, especially at the beginning.
Yeah, opening credits.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh mate, you're fucking irking me, bro. Just fucking pick a lane and stay in it.
Have you ever tried it? Have you tried watching?
Yeah, it's fucking shit. That's why I know I don't like it. Like my
school.
Nah, my brother, he fucking does it all the time. I'm like, who the fuck keeps putting the subtitles on?
Yeah, I can't watch a movie without subbies.
Yeah, no, that's why I can't get around like fucking Squid Games, is because it's like I'm not fucking
it's
sitting
dubbed
there.
over. Well, the subtitle it doesn't.
It's not even dubbed, isn't it?
Well, it's dubbed. Yeah, so they speak in English, but we watch the subtitles on top of that. But it's obviously they're moving different to how they're projecting it. And to be fair, in Squid Games especially, but in general, whenever they're doing Netflix dubbed overs, it sounds like shit. Like I swear it's the same bloke talking to himself.
Yeah,
back and forth. Like it's the same tone, it's the same accent.
And the correlation of the mouth not matching up with the words.
It's hard.
Also irks me.
Which is why you need the subbies down the bottom to distract you.
Oh, and what's the point watching the show if you're distracted the whole time?
Because there's still a lot happening where they're not just always talking.
Nah, fuck, I couldn't get around it.
And I guess the theme of the show is not enough for you to.
I tried to watch it. I watched the first episode and I was just like, fuck. I was like, this is what everyone's raving on about.
Well, if you get through, if you eventually get around to it, mate, I'm pretty sure you will.
I might give it another crack.
I've got it right up there with your Breaking Bads and your Sons of Anarchies. You know,
man.
I mean,
come on, man.
If they made it in English, you would watch it.
100%. 100%.
To be fair, the hardest part for me is getting used to all their names, but I won't spoil too much for those listeners. And but if you do have a chance to check it out, make sure you check it out because it is so good. But what sort of sparked my interest about it was going Australian Squid Games. So they've got a lot of Korean games that they bring into the show. In the second season, they bring out rock paper scissors, obviously traditional around the world. They go rock paper scissors with 2 hands.
Yep.
-1.
Okay.
So you go 1, 2, 3, or scissors, paper, rock, paper, scissors, whatever you want to go, and you do 1 in each hand. Might be that. So give us another one.
Oh fuck.
Give us a rock, paper, scissors, or all right, sweet. -1. Oh, you're gonna fucking So we'll draw. Right.
Oh, okay.
It's not just the initial sort of 1, 2, and wait. It's actually there's more to it.
Yeah.
Not only that, but they're also playing roulette.
Nice.
Russian roulette. The loser, gets a.
Yeah, I love watching.
So it's scissors, paper, rock -1. And fuck, it's so much more intense than just the initial scissors, paper, rock.
Have you seen the Japanese? You know that? Do you remember that old show that used to be on?
Foxtel? Yes. What was it?
It was
like Wipeout.
NXC.
NXC?
Is that what it was called? NXC. And then the commentator's like, he's like, he's good. And then it's like, And now we have Jaisu. And it's like the new, and he's like, hi, I want to play with cats when I get home. Like, yeah, that show. There's a Japanese version of Squid Games, and they're doing the red light, green light. And it's actually a real girl with the same fucking haircut as that doll.
And the outfit.
And she's doing the song, and they've got to walk across like these prickly fucking pads. And then they've got to get their feet into these shoes. But then when they stop, these fucking sticks swing around and hit them in the legs, and they got party blowers in their mouth. So like they're like,
if they move or
bro. And the guys in the pink jumpsuits are standing there with these fucking cannons, bro, like in their face. And like the guy and the girl's like, oh, and like fucking tells him that he's out. Bro, this guy's like fucking meteor, gets blasted with like slime cannon. And just like wrecks his face, bro, blows him off this thing.
Shit.
Like it was, I wish I saved the video.
I was going to say, this is obviously post Squid Games because they've taken the inspiration from that.
And they're like, of course, Japan's doing Squid Games better than Squid Games. Yeah. And they're like, dude, these people are getting wrecked.
Like if it's NXT, I'm not 100% sure if it was, but with those games.
It was something random like that. But remember the shit they used to do on that show, bro?
Yeah, that was the OG.
Yeah.
You, like any time that was on when I was flicking through MTV.
Oh, it was always on, bro.
I'd be chucking that on. Like, it was a good laugh. And then the, English version was they did Wipeout. It was a bit safer and a little bit less timid. But
I think people enjoyed people get fucked up more.
100.
You love, that's probably the oldest part. One of the oldest forms of entertainment is watching someone else get hurt.
Yeah. Well, throw it right back to America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah.
Like that was my childhood growing up. We'd sit around and you'd hear that theme song. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't remember. I didn't ever watch America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh.
We had Australian Funny Home Videos on Saturday night.
Okay, well maybe New Zealand wasn't as onto it, but yeah,
it eventually became. New Zealand has no funny home videos.
Yeah, no one even has a phone or a camera.
Yeah, back in those days. And you had to get the little fucking tapes and shit.
Yeah. What were your childhood shows that you grew up watching before school and whatnot? We had Disney Channel.
Obviously, Cheese TV was the big one.
Cheese TV.
Well, you never heard of it?
You're talking to a Kiwi here, bro.
Oh, bro. That was like your shit where your Dragon Ball Z, your Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all that shit was on in the mornings.
Was it free TV?
Yeah, it was on Channel 10. So the two kids that used to be the hosts, bro, Jade and Ryan, they were like the coolest fucking kids, bro, like 90s as it gets. And then when they announced that they were doing their last episode, they had like this full fucking montage to Good Riddance by Green Day. It's something unpredictable. Bro, I'm fucking sitting there. I'm just like, fuck, why am I tearing up before school? I'm like, bro, this shit's fucking getting me in my feels, cunt.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was the last episode, and they're just like, yeah, well, that's us, boys. And they're like fucking got their arms around each other and like tearing up as well. And then he's like fucking salutes and shit.
How long were they on for?
Oh, fuck.
10
like
years?
6 years, 7 years. They were doing it before, like while they were in school, bro.
Fuck.
They were like teenagers, like doing it. And now they've got a podcast.
I was going to ask, are they doing stuff
they're doing
now?
podcasts now. Yeah,
good on them.
But yeah, they were like, you ask anyone like in Australia who grew up in that time when Cheese TV was on, that was like the show.
That was always it.
Yeah.
Mine was a little, obviously, but more nuanced. And I grew up with, when I was old enough, we had Sky, which is Foxtel. But before that, we had a show in New Zealand called What Now? I don't know if did you ever have that over here?
No, I don't think so.
Similar to what it was sounding like with you, where they'd play, cartoons and all those sorts of things throughout the day, but then they'd have certain segments along the stream or whatnot, the show.
Yeah.
And they'd have Tamati Allison, for example, he'd be out in anywhere in New Zealand, and you go down and win prizes and do shit in the public as well.
They did do stuff like that on Cheese TV. Do you remember? Did you watch?
I'm sure
Saturday
you would have seen the bucket hat man. The What Now? He had a name too. He looked like this, and he had this like the sunnies on top.
Oh yeah,
like they were embroidered into his bucket hat. Surprised there's not more photos of him, but yes, but you'd have you'd have things like that. And I remember going down, I'd always wait till they're in my area. You never know when it is, but you turn on the TV at 6 a.m. Oh shit, he's in Huntley.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's down the road. And probably I could count maybe 3 times he was in the local area, and I'd always go down and try to get on TV out the back.
Yeah. Nice.
Won a couple of prizes and stuff. But growing up, my main TV shows was Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
That was the OG.
Is that the Sprouse boys?
Yeah. Dylan and Cole Sprouse. Loved a bit of Hannah Montana as well. But
Do you remember a show called Who Dares Wins?
nah.
Oh, dude, crack of a show.
Were you a H2O just that water guy?
Yeah, hey,
Low key?
good, bro. No, just because fuck it. I love the main actress chick. She was in Boys Swallows Universe. She was the mum. Did you watch that show?
Yes.
That's her.
That's what she was off.
That's her.
Yeah.
Dude, she's such a good fucking actress, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like she's underrated.
I agree.
Yeah.
Speaking of Aussie acting, I recommended you guys a show a couple of months ago, Black Snow.
No, I haven't got
Travis
it yet.
Fimmel.
Yeah.
They've released the second season. Unreal.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Definitely get onto that. It's
need
on
to watch
Stan.
it.
Because you're not into the Squid Games.
I love Travis Fimmel though.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
fuck, the cunt doesn't miss.
He does it so well as well.
Like him in you look at him in Vikings, and you look at him as like a deadbeat drug dealer and stepdad in Boys Swallows Universe.
Yeah.
And like it's him, but it's like they're fucking so separate.
And that's what I was going to say with the Black Snow, because he's a detective cop, but he's just got like this quirkiness about him, and at the same time he's like real, like just challenged with life and his own mental shit going on because he's seen a lot of shit, experienced a lot of stuff. But yeah, he just does it to a T. And I saw an interview of him this week, and he was saying that the more you can, the more Aussie you can make a show, the better it is.
Yeah,
and it's so true. Like,
Reaper ran into him the other day.
No way.
Yeah, gave him one of his traveller beers and shit.
Sick.
Yeah, but he didn't ask him for a photo because he's a fucking coward.
Coward.
Yeah. Fuck you, Reaper.
It almost doesn't count.
Yeah, it basically doesn't.
I mean, if you go that far, it's excusable to ask for a photo. Speaking of photos, I met our mate Buzz Rothfield.
Oh, yeah.
That was on New Year's Eve. He was outside while I was waiting for my table. Buzzy Rothfield, and to be
Dude,
completely,
he loves a Goldie, bro. I ran into him at the airport.
Oh, no way.
At Goldie Airport, yeah.
He's actually he's a really good, nice bloke.
Dude, I feel like when you meet him, you're like, bro, this cunt is legit just taking the piss.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, he doesn't mean all that bullshit.
Nah, yeah, 100%. He knows exactly what he's doing. And he was like a little celebrity down there. There was a guy in front of me, and he was getting a photo with him. And I'm looking down at my phone, and Charlotte goes, "Look, there's that guy." And I'm like, "Huh?" I look up, I'm like, "Oh, fuck, that's Buzz." "Oh, hey, bro, do you mind if I grab a quick photo as well?" "Yeah, no, sweet. Who do you go for?" You know, "Oh, Manly." "Oh, yeah, fucking feel sorry for you." And he just gets on with it.
I'll see if I can find my my Buzzy pic.
But yeah, he's not, I guess, as stubborn and straightforward.
But he seems
as
like
much of a Karen as he is on 360.
He seems almost fucking senile, bro. On 360 and shit, you know, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, why don't you like this, Buzzy?" But Gordon, they shouldn't be doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just like, oh.
Yeah. Nah, he's probably great for TV. And you're not going to really have anyone, like, you've got the Paul, who's the Canberra guy? The other, like, everybody else on the panel is not as controversial, not as, like, just digs their heels into the sand as Buzz.
Yeah,
And I feel like as soon as, I talk a lot of shit about a lot of people and...
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. He's wearing the same kit as what I saw him in.
Yeah, when was that? That was before the grand final versus Parramatta.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I asked him, he's like, "Oh, are you going down to the game, are you?" I'm like, "Nah, just wearing this fucking black jumper and a Panthers jersey for nothing."
Bro, you know what that whole but you know what he would be perfect as? Is a South Park character.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like, he's almost...
He looks like Mr. Garrison already.
Yeah, is it the teacher?
Yeah, with the glasses, yeah.
Yeah, right. And almost sounds the same too.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Oh, I forgot how much Doug Reamer cares about kids. Yeah, okay.
Have you seen the voice actors acting out?
Yeah.
Behind the scenes?
Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Like,
have you seen Basketball?
Nah, we talked about that on the pod though. Yeah,
dude, when he does the South Park voices in the thing, bro, it's like you're like, "Oh, there it is," and like this is in like the 90s when they're like just taking off too. So
yeah,
but yeah, it's
he
fucking
had it about him then.
Yeah, you got to watch it, bro. It's so fucking good.
To be honest, I need to take a little quick leak.
Yep.
Are you able to keep it rolling?
Yeah, I'll fucking hold the fort, bro. What do we got next?
Restless Song Jay-Z, which you don't know.
No.
We're gonna go conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah, I've got some fucking conspiracies for you.
What have you got any other?
Nah, toilet paper.
What?
It's a conspiracy, bro. Right. Simple conspiracy. People listening while I'm soloing it while Ben urinates. But toilet paper, right? So you're telling me you get a fucking bit of shit on your face and you just wipe it off with a bit of paper? No, sir. They're keeping the bidet market down. You'd wash it with water, soap, maybe a cloth afterwards. That's what I'm thinking. Toilet paper may be a scam. Holding out big bidet companies, holding them hostage. Because I'm telling you, you get poo anywhere on you. You're not just wiping it with a bit of paper. You're washing it. Did you hear my conspiracy, Ben?
Toilet paper?
Yeah. So you say you get a piece of shit on your face, right?
On your face?
Yeah.
I mean, how you doing that?
Say a bit of shit just flicks up or something. Are you fucking wiping that shit with just a piece of paper, or are you going in and washing your face?
Yeah, I'm probably doing how the Asians have the
Bidets?
bidets? Yeah, I'm probably doing that version on my face.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
definitely...
just get shit. Like, say you fucking whip a stip in your yard, bit of doozy
Okay,
shit,
but the
flicks
doozy
up,
shit.
hits you in the
Yeah, I'm
face.
yeah.
You're not just wiping it with a bit of toilet paper.
Nah.
So why do you just wipe your asshole with paper?
What are you thinking you would wipe it with?
No, but I mean, like, you're just wiping poo with dry paper.
Yeah, but it does. I mean,
Like, if you get shit anywhere else on your body, you're not just wiping it with paper.
ugh, you got to wash it.
Yeah. So why don't you wash your asshole? You know what I mean?
Why don't we have bidets in Australia?
Yeah.
I mean,
Toilet paper's keeping bidets down, bro.
and to be fair, do you think that the toilet paper industry would notice a difference if we had bidets because we wouldn't be using as much toilet paper?
Well, I'm going to Japan soon. I'm going to find out. But how many fucking rolls of toilet paper do you think they go through compared to us?
Ooh, a lot less.
And they've even got more people.
Even if you wash it first, it's just a little dap.
Yeah.
Like a little pat.
Yeah. But I've always asked that question. It's just like,
Never thought about it, but now that you mention it,
it's like you're just leaving like your asshole like dirty, bro. Like, it's like, it's not washed. It's just wiped.
it's just wiped, it's smeared sometimes.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Similar to that, but probably off on a different route. Like the toothpaste, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've ever watched the ads. Well, I'm sure you've seen all the Colgate ads and stuff like that. Do they not? They never put on a proper serve of toothpaste, right? They drench that whole toothbrush in like the thickest strip of toothpaste that you've seen.
Oh, for the photo?
Right, yeah. So like for the promo, thinking that that's how much toothpaste you really need to use.
Have you seen the picture on the back of how much to use? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, even in saying that, usually it's like a nails.
Well, they got the
less than a nail.
little fucking dab for the kids to brush their teeth with, and then the adults one's like fucking
3 or 4 times.
A little bit bigger than that. It's not much.
And the reality is, when you load it up, you end up spitting half of it out almost straight away because it's all lathered up in your mouth.
Well, what about mouthwash? Isn't that a fucking waste of money?
Yeah, it does nothing. If anything, it's worse for you, apparently.
You freshen your breath, but you're literally gargling it and then just spitting it out. spitting it straight down the sink.
Yeah, Again, a raw.
Yeah.
Same with because again, the marketing for it all makes you feel like that's how much you need to put on. And I guess looking at it, it's only $4 a tube or whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes you go through them and you're like, how the fuck have I gone through all this toothpaste?
Yeah.
And
you're like,
whenever it's a fresh load, you're like,
oh yeah. And then when you get to the end,
the
bro,
last bit,
you're rolling the fucking tube up, bro, to
you get like a spit out of it and you're like, that'll do.
Yeah.
That'll be enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reality is you probably need to just go somewhere in between that.
Have you watched the Big Les show?
I've seen a couple of their
Have you
clips.
seen Mike Nolan when he's talking about cigarettes and he has a drag and he's just like, do you not exhale? And he's like, what do you mean? He goes, you just had to draw your cigarette and you didn't breathe anything out. He goes, what? So you're telling me you'd go to the shops, have a sip of a can of Coke and then spit it on the ground? He goes, how long you been smoking like that for? 45 years. He goes, how old are you? 52. It's like, he just like, and then just never exhales.
Just never breathes it out.
I was just like, that's what it reminds me of, bro. But yeah. Toilet paper's a scam. So's mouthwash. So's toothpaste.
Bring back the bidets.
Yeah. Fuck.
All for it.
Fuck, I'd love to get a bidet now.
It's not a common thing in Australia, but did we have them?
I feel like rich houses have them.
Okay.
Like as an added extra. But they're not putting them in.
The movie Why Him that I mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the bidet and that.
Yeah.
He's like, Michael Keys come. I think it's Michael Keys, isn't it?
The guy, the guy,
Indian looking fella. He goes, oh, mate, we have to. All you got to do is press this button, and he presses the button. Talcum powder comes spitting out the front, straight in his face. Oh no, that's the wrong button. I'm gonna actually have to come in and manually.
And that's when he gets like down in his face.
He's like right in his cock and just pressing all the buttons. So stupid, but so good.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Michael Key is in a TV series on Netflix called Friends from College.
Oh yeah, any good?
Fucking so good. Unfortunately, they discontinued it after season 2. Oh. But anything Michael Keys just gets me in my feels, bro. But they go play tennis. And they're getting into their tennis, but they're so average. They're terrible players, but they're just having a bit of a hit out in a conversation. And every time they hit the ball, and then there's some Karen on the other court, and she's just like, "Do you really have to fucking do that every single hit you do?" Yes, we're playing tennis.
What's who was the one that used to do that? Maria Sharapova. Do you remember?
Oh
her?
yeah,
and Anna Kournikova.
She would quiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you'd go out there and the towel's not for her forehead. Where's my towel, boy?
She's putting it between the legs.
Oh, you have to hold solo for a sec.
Yeah, bruh. Well, that's going to bring us to my next yarn, which I had the Pope opening the holy door on Christmas Eve. Now, before we get into this, I've got an ornament, a new hat for the podcast. So you have to be with me, listeners. And if you are just listening, head over to our YouTube because I actually made this one for Brad. But Jason's going to see it as he walks back in. The next segment is Conspiracy Corner. Now, obviously, if previous listeners that have followed the podcast all last year, we have had a lot of conspiracies come up on the podcast. We like to play on them a little bit. So the first one that we've got is the Pope opening the holy door on the eve of Christmas. Now, one of the things that I noticed, I'll see if Jason notices when he comes back, but the Pope opens up these holy doors that only get opened every 25 years. Apparently, he's the only one that can do it. And there's just some weird, creepy stuff happening in and around it. Firstly, I noticed... This is for Conspiracy Corner, bro. Yep. Firstly... Oh, still the intro playing. Now watch this.
Chair going still too.
So it's at the Vatican. He's supposedly the only one that can open these doors. Listen to the audio.
He's in a wheelchair now. Baby crying.
Did you hear that, bro?
Right, surely. Now, I get there's probably a fucking couple 100,000 people in the back.
Well, this is televised, right? So whether or not that sounds like it's coming from inside, bro. I don't know about you. Look at this dude. Where's his ears? He's the one opening it from the inside, right? So firstly, he's not supposed to be there. You can press play if you like and watch it a little bit roll through, but I don't know about you, bro.
I think that's just the angle. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait.
You can scroll back if you need to. But there's someone on the inside, whether you call it someone or something.
Is this fucking Pope Francis?
Yeah, the one and only. The G.
Who's the motherfucker that dipped? He's like, nah.
I'm not Catholic.
I'm chosen by God. I'm actually Catholic, but chosen by God. And he's like, fuck, this ain't for me, G. I'm leaving.
Did you see the guy that opens the door?
Yeah.
Right, so
I think that's camera angles there. I don't think it's a missing ear thing.
Well, you do not have the tinfoil hat on, but I do. Now,
what do you think the taking of an ear would represent then?
Not taking of the ear. I don't think that there's something human down there. Opening that shit up. Right? So I'm a big Area 51 guy. Almost alien-like. I'm not saying he is an alien. But I don't think that it is. It's not something human, bro. It looks like Hitman, the Hitman.
Maybe a little Schmeagol crossover.
But there's no ears on this thing, and he's opening like that's got 10 million views on TikTok, that video. So it's been televised all across the world. It was on live television. And you obviously heard the creepy kid laughing in the background.
Do you think that's bizarre that the I wouldn't. You'd probably say majority of people are religious, I suppose.
Well, in the comment section, people go, "It sounds like the kid's saying help me," and I don't know if we listen back to it a couple more times, maybe that's what you hear.
But do you think people look to hear something
for sure
after they're like, I heard it, like you hear like the old fucking blue and black dress, like some people saying gold and white, some people blue and black. You see what you want to eventually see
for sure, and I think that's the way a lot of the world works as well, especially if you're wearing the tinfoil hat and you can believe a lot of things and everything might make sense to you, but it might not be the reality of it all.
Because I know you guys are a lot more conspiratorial than I am compared to
big facts guy you are.
Just like logical thought, But you gotta fucking have a look at these religious cunts, bro. They believe in a lot of fiction.
Ouija boards.
Yeah, like all that shit.
Do you think Ouija boards are a thing? What is your thoughts on that?
I don't know. Cause like,
have you ever tried one?
Yeah, I've done a couple.
Never worked?
Nah, one did. And like, it was like the first time we did, it's like, there's always that one fucking mad cunt who's like, you can tell they're fucking pushing it.
Yeah. Your fingers turning white.
Yeah. So like the fingernails getting red and the skin is white, bro. Yeah. Bro, stop pushing so hard.
Yeah, and he's the one going, oh my God. My God.
Yeah. But like we did one and I think we were like 14 or something, and like we were fucking like barely touching the fucking thing, bro, and it didn't like do a word or anything fucking crazy, but it did fucking move, and I'm just like, I'm like, right, okay, let's do it again. So I was like, fuck, as light as we fucking can, sort of thing, and we're like fucking barely touching the cunt, bro, and then it just like starts wriggling a little bit. I'm like, fuck this. I said, it's too fucking dark. No way.
That's pretty fucking weird, though.
Just the wiggle, bro. I'm like, nah, I don't want to know what this cunt wants. Fuck them. They're fucking trapped there for a reason. I'm never coming back to this house.
No, and again, like, you see a lot of those, like, I know they're only movies, but you see a lot of those Conjuring movies and whatnot, and a lot of them are spiritual families. They're Catholic families, or they've got a certain belief that's so strong, and that seems to be a trend in a lot of the stuff where it comes to that.
Well, see, like, do you get scared?
Why does it always happen to?
Do you get scared with movies? Nah. Like watching scary movies and shit?
Nah, I love them.
Only one movie that like proper fucking scared me. Like I don't watch like horrors and shit that much, like except for classics and stuff. But you ever watch Insidious?
Yes.
Yeah, that movie scared the fuck out of me because I actually had sleep paralysis once, and I was like, bro, this is fucked. Like this is too real for me. Yeah. And the whole movie, I'm just like, like getting jump scared the whole time. I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm over it. But
it's like, fuck it. I mean, like, I'm all for a movie only because I know that it's a movie, right? But if that shit's happening to me or I'm having that first person perspective, nah.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. But yeah, Charlotte will like cry in movies. She can't watch a scary movie. She hides half her face. Yeah, and again, I'm just like, babe, it is a movie. It's it's not that hectic.
Yeah.
But I can come to terms with it a lot of the times. I haven't seen a movie where I'm fully just like, maybe actually when I was younger, the Paranormal Activity ones.
Dude, the first one, seeing it in the cinemas, because remember they had no credits.
I agree.
No, nothing. It was just on and then it was off. And you're like, hang on a sec. Is this
actually
real?
Did this happen?
Yeah. And like everything's in like security cameras and him filming this demon like a fucking idiot, then gets thrown at the fucking wall. Glad that cunt's dead.
And
too.
I mean, that movie was done on the lowest budget possible. Yeah. And it fucking grossed.
And the second one was just as good.
Yeah.
But then they got a bit wild with the third and fourth. But.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes.
But you know how she rocks up at the end of the second one, breaks the husband's neck, cunt?
Yeah.
And he's just like one. I'm like, oh,
fuck, that makes me want to watch it again.
Yeah, it's fucking they're good movies.
So good.
But just all the noise, bro, like the fucking footsteps and shit. You're like, oh shit, and then nothing. You don't see nothing. You're like,
and I guess prior to that, we only really saw movies that were obvious or like right in front of you. Well, there was nothing that was like
it Blair Witch Project, the one where they were filming all the shit. It was like the first one of its kind where they were like doing the POV sort of stuff where they were filming everything.
Oh, similar format.
Yeah. That was like one of the OGs for that. So, but yeah, fucking Paranormal Activity, a great movie.
That was the first that I'd seen, and yeah, I remember going to the movies for that one, and it was a late night session.
Oh, it's fucking stupid, bro. Paranoid. Doing it at night. It's so dumb because then you go home and you're like, what the fuck was that? What? Like
it's like From. There's that series From that we were watching, and we'd be watching it late at night in bed and look over at the missus and be like, "You want me to put another one?" She'd be like, "Nah, put on something nice, comedy, bit of Adam Sandler or something.
Yeah, something sweet,
something to make me sleep well." Because watching that shit right before bed is probably not the best idea, but again, watching it during the day is not the same as well.
Yeah,
you want to time it right, mate. While I got the hat on, let's talk a little bit about the Tesla that blew up, because we both got different sort of perspectives or understandings on what actually happened. But you told me a few things before the podcast that I didn't know. So share those with the unit.
So the Cybertruck blowing up out the front of the Trump building in Vegas looked pretty hectic, and you're like, oh fuck, there we go, another recall coming up for Tesla. But then all these fucking people, like when it first happened, like, oh, fucking fireworks are in the boot, and that's what caused the explosion and shit. Then I fucking see a video today, and you can actually see the fucking dude who died fucking detonate a bomb from like in the front seat.
So he's sitting in the front seat.
Yeah, he died, and bro. He was in the driver's seat. And that's like that video I showed you where you see the fucking explosion come out. So it couldn't have been the fucking fireworks in the boot. Like everyone was like, oh, there was fireworks in there, blah blah blah.
Well, it is funny that you say that, because there is another podcast. His name's Sean, I think Ryan. Yeah, Sean Ryan, and he renownedly interviews a lot of the ex-military guys, and they come on, and these are the guys that have captured Osama bin Laden and done all the craziest shit, and they give their first-hand perspectives. And one of the latest episodes, somebody came on to Sean Ryan's show and dropped a lot of bombshells on this whole Tesla thing, and it does seem to be that it was planned, and there was somebody else behind it. Like you said earlier, people thought that it was fireworks and things like that, but surely enough, in this document, the guy had written out that, it was a detonated bomb. Yeah. And he believes that Chinese military have also operating those drones, but the US are aware of it, and they're sort of allowing them to do it.
But didn't they blow up about remember the Chinese weather balloon? They were like, oh, it's a fucking spy. It's like, what? It's like China's got all this technology, and they're going to send a weather balloon to spy on people.
Yeah, no,
you remember
I didn't see that.
You remember that a couple, like last year or the year before? No, it might have been 2023. And everyone's freaking out over this fucking enormous weather balloon, but it was just saying it was like spies and shit. But
so Sean Ryan's announced that he'd be disappearing for a few days because he published a new episode about the Tesla Cybertruck bomber alleged manifesto. I should have had this already prepared. It's got. He posted a warning saying that he'd be disappearing for a few days with his family, citing concerns about the mind-boggling revelations that would be on his newest episode, which was released minutes later on Spotify. He's now gone into hiding, and all the people that he's had on the podcast, he's never hid before. He's always been out in the front of public, and he's sort of a blue-collar, straightforward guy.
So who did he have on that that dropped? Or did he just do an episode on the?
It was somebody who claimed to know intel on
what happened
on the situation. Yeah.
Shit.
The first email said that the drones that appeared over New Jersey were of Chinese origin and have used propulsion systems that are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. Second, the email detailed alleged war crimes such as an airstrike in Afghanistan in 2019 that this guy claims that he covered up. So it was obviously an airstrike that shouldn't have really happened, but they did it anyway.
Yeah.
So there was multiple things in it. But I guess if you guys are interested in it, we can put it up on our stories and whatnot, because it was a bit of an intricate detail of email. But yeah, it's linked to those Chinese drones as well. Like that from the whole sort of article that I read and the email that I read, it was linked to those Chinese drones, and this guy seems to know a little bit more. And whether or not it's an inside job, I just don't know. But it's going to be something to keep an eye on.
Well, the other one I haven't done that much research on it. I just seen it. Went, oh shit, that's fucking pretty crazy. But the attack in New Orleans with the car killed those 15 people. Fucking rest in peace to them. Horrible fucking thing to happen, obviously, but. Him and the fucking Tesla guy both apparently trained at the
No.
same military base in the US as soldiers. And like the thing,
And they work for American.
yeah,
military.
they were American
Were-
soldiers. But the thing I was saying was, it's like, what the fuck are they doing at this base? Because apparently there's been a heap of other people that have done fucking wild shit from
No
there.
way.
Yeah, so they're like, what are they doing to these soldiers?
Yeah, fuck.
I'll have to find the story I seen and send it to you. But yeah, I was like, oh, that's a bit fucking weird. And then there was like a list of all these other fucking things that had happened with soldiers that have trained at that base.
Wow. So yeah, they're not the first.
Yeah, they're not the first like cunts to
Shit.
go do some wild shit to like the public or whatever.
That's hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea. Hat's coming off because.
Get a haircut, Ben.
Nah, I need one, mate. I'm gonna get one on Wednesday right before my B-day.
Yeah, nice. Fresh cuts.
The boxing, and I don't even know what I've done with my original.
Are you gonna get a fade?
Hey,
You gonna get a fade?
fresh food.
Fade.
Food.
Do
Yeah,
you,
mate.
Do you get smacked on the head?
At the end of it?
Yeah.
Nah, my barber's not Turkish.
Nah, you know, like your boy comes to work with a fresh fade. You always go smack him on the head first
no.
time you see him.
Nah, because I'll smack him right back.
Nah, I got Aiden good. He come in with a fade, bro. I got him good, eh?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Smack the dome.
Yeah, but it's got to be like when it's like a fresh one though. You can't just can't be have a couple of days on it.
Yeah, line it up. And
Yeah, just nothing crazy. Just a fucking
little tap.
little dus,
Yeah.
little dus.
Yeah, no, I can't say that I've gotten one yet, but I'm quite glad. Yeah, quite glad because
Yeah, no, because you would get ropeable, cunt.
fucking oath I would. What are you doing, Carl? I'll slap you back. You just end up in a fucking slap fight.
Yeah,
but
be fucking Hamilton all over again.
yeah. Parking my space, cunt.
Yeah, smack my head, cunt. I'll smack yours.
I'm just gonna get a fresh fade from the bro Nussie and take it to the boxing and might get a few smacks in the head, but I don't think it's gonna be because of the fade.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it though, and I guess that's gonna bring us to the last sort of headline that I had. Bro, did you see the Kim Kardashian Santa Baby music video thing drop?
Nah, I don't even fucking...
It's too long to show you, but it is one of the most demonic, fucking weirdest things that I've ever seen.
Is it worse than the Ray J tape?
Worse than the Ray J tape, bro. So she remakes...
Real quick. You ever knocked on out to the Ray J tape?
Tried to. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I know.
It's in 360p.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah, might as well be looking at Lego blocks.
Yeah.
I've tried. I mean, she's hot, but every time you get into it as well, he flicks the phone back around.
I know. You're like, dude, I was almost there.
Off.
Yeah.
It's only a 7-minute video.
Yeah, nobody wants to see your face, bro. Fuck out here.
Your voice is enough, bro. Just leave it at that. But bro, watching the Kardashian Santa Baby video, like no one asked for it. She dropped it anyway. And when I say like it is indescribable and like it's the opposite of whatever you're thinking. But like she is like
What is it, like a song? Like
demonic references, there's like porno, there's like child shit in it, there's everything, and she's like crawling across the ground the entire time.
Fuck, now I'm going to have to watch it in the car on the way home.
It's another 360p video as well.
Oh,
so we
great.
live in 2024, got released in 24. She could have easily released it in 4K, but this thing is like on VCR tapes, and you're going to have to watch it, bro. It's 4 minutes odd long, but the craziest thing, and you just go, why? Like, who the fuck did she owe this favor to where it makes her do this? Or what's the purpose? What value does it have in her? Because I don't think you look at the comment section, everyone's just like, what the, like even her avid fans are like, what is this?
Does she have
her kids?
Do they still have avid fans?
Mate, they're not going to after the fucking Diddy case comes out. I'll tell you that.
Oh, he goes on trial soon.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Is it the 10th?
Getting the popcorn
10th
ready.
or 15th?
Of March?
Yeah, it might be 10th of March. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming up, though.
I mean, did you see LeBron drop out of the league for a little bit?
Yeah. But wait,
at the same time that Jay-Z was getting accused of all that shit, and there was these big celebrities that were going to get dropped.
Do you know what's crazy, though? If his trial's on the 10th of March.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest, have you heard the saying, the greatest of all time died on March 9?
Who's...
Biggie Smalls got killed on the 9th of March. If his trial's on the 10th of March.
Oh, you know they love those fucking...
Tie-ins,
there's so
bro.
many, subliminal messages and whatnot.
Maybe that's why Biggie got killed, because he knew what Diddy was up to and he was trying to get out of his record deal.
I think he got
I've heard that a few times, that he was trying to get out, similar to Kurt Cobain trying to get away from Courtney
Is that
Love.
why Puck faked his death?
Nah, he's fucking dead as. He got killed by his own manager, the dog. But anyway, he's in jail already. So.
I think there's some Diddy stuff around that too.
Yeah, Suge Knight's doing a fucking podcast from prison, cunt. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he's doing a podcast from prison.
Well, there was a lot of beef between Puck and P. Diddy because Diddy wanted the gig as the acting role of the,
Juice.
Yeah. So he wanted he was going at it with Puck, and Puck ended up getting it.
Yeah.
And after that sort of all came out, that's where their whole beef started and stemmed from. But yeah,
Sad.
Took one of the greats, but
Lost two greats.
I mean, this whole case and everything has just boggled my mind around hip hop.
I'm really, really excited though for this trial. See if he, like, what everybody wanted from fucking Ghislaine Maxwell. Just fuck it, bro. Just sing to the rafters and throw everyone under the bus. She hasn't said shit yet.
Do you think he will get done? Do you think Diddy's going to be found guilty and get done and be?
Yeah, most likely. But I think he's either going to stay.
I think
quiet.
he will get done, but all the people that he's trying to drag down with him are going to have too much.
I think he's
too much leverage and get away with it. Guys like Jay-Z and LeBron that have got so much money and great lawyers.
Yeah, but
I feel like those guys are going to be untouchable.
But yeah, that's allegedly though. Well, we have to just cover.
Ain't
ourselves.
no party like a Diddy party.
Yep.
I mean, you say it.
Yeah, it's definitely true. There's no party like him. Fuck me dead.
I mean, maybe
he wasn't lying.
Maybe a Jeffrey Epstein party
Or a Joseph Fritzl party.
Joseph Fritzl.
Guy that locked his daughter in a basement, raped her for like 15 years, had kids with her.
They make a movie about that?
Maybe.
I think they did. Yeah, it's something similar, but I don't know it was his daughter. That's fucked.
Yeah, it's crazy, eh?
I mean, there's some head cases.
You know, there was like, obviously, like, this guy's Austrian. He's like trying to take that crown of being the worst Austrian of all time.
Like the Ivan Milat.
No, but you know who the worst Austrian of all time is?
Not Arnie. Oh, yeah, my guy.
Dude, what? Oh, fucking hell. Bro, this Joseph Fritzl's like trying to do that.
Trying to outdo him.
He tried to, but it's like, yeah.
When you do it in an ancestral way.
But dude, he dug a fucking basement under his house and his wife didn't even know.
Yeah, I'm sure they made a movie about this, bro.
They probably did. I don't know if I've seen it, but yeah.
Charlotte didn't watch it, but I did.
Yeah, of course
she was fucking squirming in the corner, but yeah. Okay. They're based on a true story.
Yeah, it's fucked. But anyway.
Alrighty, mate. We've got a couple of yarns and takes from our mate, especially Aidan Gleeson, the Black Hobbit. So we'll listen to that one through, and then if there's anything after that, we'll get into it. Couple of minutes from the big dog.
Boys, I'm back.
Ew.
I made it through Christmas.
Yo.
Made it through New Year. Fucking kicking along strong. My shoulder's still fucked. Still being a lazy cunt at work. Ask Jason, you know how it is, bro.
Dude,
the other week you were talking about little Suzukis and shit.
Yeah, the Jimmies. Get a Jimmy
I bought
in
a
here.
little Vitara years ago.
Oops.
And first time I ever took it off-road, me, the missus, my young fella, and me mum were about fucking 4Ks along this dirt road, no phone reception. And I was going down this cutting, like down onto the beach. And I was like halfway along going down into the beach on the soft sand and it just fucking bogged down. I'm thinking, oh my God. I thought it died. She's fucked. Jumped out, looked around. I'm thinking, fuck, what am I going to do here? I'm like, Mum, get out and push. She can't drive a manual. So she's out there fucking sweating her ring all out in the fucking burning hot sun, burning hot sand, pushing this little Vitara. It wasn't going anywhere. It was just burying itself there. I'm thinking, fuck, what am I going to do? I was like, Mum, you're too weak. Get in and fucking try and drive a manual. And she's fucking like dumping the fuck out of the clutch, fucking throwing sand at me and everything. I'm pushing it. Nothing's happening. I'm thinking, fuck, I'm not a weak cunt. This ain't fucking working. And I fucking walked around it again. I'm thinking, fuck, what have I done wrong? I didn't lock the hubs in. Told me mum, she's like, you're a fucking idiot, Aiden. Take me home. I'm like, no, we're already down here. We're going for a fish. It ended up being a mint day. Caught a couple flathead in this fucking little freshwater stream running out onto the beach. Yeah, it was fucking good, eh? It's good little
Outing.
good little day sesh. But fuck, mum was filthy at me, eh? Anyway, in you, hanging out you.
You got one more quick one from him?
It's me again. Happy birthday, Jamin, you mad cunt.
Bro, fucking, I had a Vitara. It was a fucking sick little car.
Yeah.
Yeah. And since we've done the Jimny chat too, I've been fucking seeing
Him
Jimnys
everywhere.
cunt.
Bro,
Like
same.
I'd seen him around. Like there's one that lives near my house, and it's either he's following me or I'm following him on the way to work. And then obviously the funeral lady's car, she got the RIP plates.
Yep.
Yeah, bro, she's put all those little accessories and shit. She's got a Instagram thing on her back window.
Okay.
Bro, she's added all that shit to her car like since she's bought it. So she's like adding all these little
Started
ladder,
stock.
the roof racks, the big fucking spotty bar,
Bit by bit.
Yeah, so she's sort of building it up into a little fucking off-road rig, but
Love it.
yeah. Weirded me out a little bit though because her Instagram name is Butcher something. I can't remember what it is, but working at a funeral.
She's got
home.
RIP.
Yeah,
She works at a funeral home.
and her Instagram is Butcher. So
I mean, it sounds like she's got a few different businesses that are collaborating with each other.
yeah, well, I just want to know where she's getting the meat for a butcher shop, bro.
Yeah, that ain't meat.
Yeah, it's fucking human meat. Apparently, it's really sweet.
Oh, it's always good to hear from Ado, the Black Hobbit. Now, he did mention that his shoulder's fucked.
Yeah,
How's he
he's
do that?
fucking just trying to work too hard.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
I
done
feel
his,
you, bro.
it's wear and tear though. He's done I think it's his rotator cuff is cooked. It's just worn out. So he's getting cortisone injections to try and fix it up.
Ooh, all right.
But
So I don't usually preach, but 2025 might be a year of change or a little bit of
maybe you're going to open the holy
inspiration.
door, Ben.
the holy door.
Yeah. If you're preaching, bro.
Preaching that.
Help me. Yeah, you just got to lose them ears, boy.
No, but I guess in perspective, right? Like especially you boys and your job, for example, you boys are quite active and you're always doing shit throughout the day. But one thing to always remember is fucking train. Like, try and get into some training, right? Do some work on the areas that need fucking work. So, right, if you're torn your rotator cuff and you're constantly in this position where you're fucking snipping shit and doing stuff all in front of you, that ain't going to be good for the shoulder. But if you can counteract it with a little bit of strength training around your back, a little bit of the rear delts and everything like that, that's going to strengthen up those areas that are currently weak.
Yeah.
And you'll see a lot better difference from it. You can get cortisol injections and go see physios and things like that for the meantime. But for a long-term prevention, one of the best things that you can do is train your weaker muscles that you don't normally do. So even if you're training legs, right? If you go into the gym and you train squats when you don't really know what you're doing, you're a fucking idiot. And start working your glutes a little bit more, right? Work your ass cheeks. Really work the areas that don't get worked in normal. Because
Aiden's cheeks get overworked.
right, if you're
always
sitting down
clapping.
in a fucking if you're sitting down driving all day, then you're sitting or you're squatting down doing the hedges and everything like that, and then you go to the gym and do more squats on top of that. Guess what? Cunt? You're only just doing more of what you already normally do anyway.
Well, I actually found doing squats and deadlifts really helped my when I was working out, helped my posture.
Yeah.
And my back pain because I got fucking real bad sciatic pain.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, and
sorted that shit out in about fucking probably 3 weeks.
100%.
5-6 days a week at the gym.
So like even like the squats, for example, probably not the best thing if you are in those positions. This is only if you're sitting down at a desk, for example, or driving all day because you're in that squatting position.
Yeah.
But what happens is all your joints and your muscles tighten up in those in those spots. So if you're not doing any stretching before or after you do those squats, you're just double downing on top of whatever you're doing,
Hurting
and
it
you're only
more.
gonna have worse injuries. But if you can do anything, opt to take a bit of training, take a little bit of time out, even if it's once a week, twice a week, whatever it needs to be, and train those areas that need the little bit of work. I never plug myself on the podcast, but if you need any extra help, send me a message, send me a DM on Instagram because I got a couple of
And it's
little things that you can
It's
do.
at Bodies by Ben.
You have to start a new page.
Yeah.
But we actually did hear from our mate Brad, Big Trad. He's actually taken the week off, but he's prepped off the pod.
He's not getting fucking paid.
I mean, he might have a sty, but he's still fucking...
He's not getting paid for this week. I'm telling
Isn't
you.
he?
Nah, fuck no.
Nah.
Nah.
He's cut.
Did he actually send a message in or no?
He didn't.
So
No.
he's definitely not getting paid.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
That's
no.
fucking weak as.
Nah,
What the
you
hell?
miss out. Well, we get more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
We don't
hey,
get- we don't
we've
get
already
traded,
we've
but-
already had the fucking
Yeah, we I mean, we have the case, but
yeah,
and
now we got enough for next week.
big
Unless-
shout out to the bro, even though we rip on him all the time.
Yeah.
He's got his food prep for this week, so I believe that he's taking this boxing fight very seriously.
Hey, but,
considering he's fighting a blind man, and
he's 5 days
6
behind though. He said January 1, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a bit delayed, but I'd love to see him continue it post even the fight and everything throughout. And
Bro, we actually just found out some terrible fucking news for the weekend of the boxing fight. So, we go into the boxing, then we got the after party on the Friday. Our good friend of the pod, Alex, turns 30 on that weekend. So we're going straight from the after party and the boxing into a fucking pub crawl on bikes on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
I'm glad I'm not mates with Alex.
Dude, April's a fucking write-off, bro. Seriously. I got my birthday and Easter the weekend before. Then we've got the fucking podcast Royale. Then the 30th. Bro,
Send it.
write me off for the back half of April.
Well, and then you've got Japan in March.
March, yeah.
It's going to be a big year for Jace.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm going to take some Your Mates shirts. I might have to get a fucking Your Mates hat so I can not have to wear the same shirt all the time because you can wear a hat all the time.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think, just putting it back out there to our listeners, if you guys enjoy our content and want to rep our merch and rep the stuff, this year would be probably the year to do it because we want to make a bit of a push more towards the mainstream side of things.
And if we want to get some people that are actually coming to the fight, we would love to get you guys in some kit so we look like we have a Your Mates crew there.
Of course.
Yeah.
So if you guys are going to come to the fight in April, hit us up. Hit us up for some merch and we'll get you sorted.
Should we throw it out there? If they come to the fight to support Brad, they get a fucking free Your Mate shirt. I feel like we can. Cover
I think we could
feel like we
justify
can
that.
cover a couple of shirts.
Even if we pull it out of our own back pockets, just
Hey.
quietly.
That's what we do. That's what we do, baby.
We're your mates.
Yeah.
So
Oh, nice, dude. Should we end it there? That was.
I think
That was
so.
a good finish.
Yeah,
that was
I
a
love
good
it.
finish.
alrighty, guys. Train hard. Train the right areas. Stay clear of the squats if you're sitting down all day.
Yep.
Other than that, we'll see you next week. Later, bolt.
And just enjoy yourselves, man. Enjoy the week. That's all I got. Daddy.